It's saying that my audio's picking up. Don't want to make another mistake. Field of view. I'll turn that up a bit. Turn that down a little bit. Alright, let's make sure that everyone can hear me. Hello. Well, it sounds like you guys can hear me. Okay. I just heard about this game like last week called Blueprints. It's a puzzle game from, let's see, from my understanding of it, you play as a young boy who has inherited a mansion, I believe, but you have to unlock the secrets of said mansion. Who made this game? Developers of Blueprints, Dogu Bomb Incorporated. Oh, okay. I like that it's a puzzle game, and I believe it's a house, a mansion of some kind, and they titled it Blueprints, like blueprints to a house. We like to have fun here. Just a little bit of humor. Graphics? Oh no, I'll keep the brightness down. It's okay. Oh, let's get it started. I hear some people saying that this is going to be like game of the year, which is honestly, I don't know. Like I said, I just heard about this game like last week. So, nope. Squimp here says, nope, it will not be game of the year. This game is so buns. I just started. What are you talking about? You can't just call a game buns when I just started it. We're like 0.2 seconds in. Oh, that's a face. Alright.
I, Herbert S. Sinclair of the Mount Holly Estate at Reddington, do publish and declare this instrument my last will and testament, and hereby revoke all wills and codicils heretofore made by me. I give and bequeath to my grandnephew, Simon P. Jones, son of my dear niece, Mary Matthew, all of my right, title, and interest in and to the house and land which I own near Mount Holly.
We get the house chat!
And
Woo!
bequest is contingent on my aforementioned grandnephew discovering the location of the 46th room of my 45-room estate.
He's got 46 rooms and a 45-story building. Okay.
And servants of the manor, but I am confident that any heir worthy of the Sinclair legacy should have no trouble uncovering its whereabouts within a timely manner. Should my grandnephew fail to uncover this room or provide proof of his discovery to the executors of my will, then this gift shall lapse. In witness whereof, I have hereunto set my hand this 18th day of March, 1993.
What is this game even about? Keep watching, you're about to find out.
Sinclair.
So Herbert S. Sinclair is some rich guy. He's the owner of this big mansion. It's a 45-story mansion, apparently. And when he died, he left it, which this doesn't make sense to me. He leaves it to his nephew to find the 46th floor. But if he doesn't find it, then everything in the world, nah, you don't get it. You get nothing. I don't understand that. What? Like, you know how much of a douchebag grandpa you have to be to just say, hey, I'm going to give you this house and everything I have ever owned. But if you do not find this one room, yeah, you get none of it. He's too into puzzles. That's just El Grandpa, honestly. El Grandpa. Okay, there is no mountain shaped like that. You're telling me this mountain has a naturally formed star on top of it? El Gramp Gramp. Yep, that's absolutely right. El Gramp Gramp. Ooh, controls are a bit weird. Wait. At the top left, it said it was 50. What? Looks like someone's pinching a turd. Yeah, no, it does. It really does look like it does look like it looks like a turtle head poking out. Hold on. Let me make sure. Okay. Okay, so we're going to be doing some puzzles and such and such and such. It says my steps were at like 50. I don't understand what that means. Where is Mr. X? Honestly, I've been wondering if this is a horror game. It's probably just a puzzle game, honestly. Nothing else to it. But I'm like in the back of my mind, I'm like, there's probably going to be something terrifying just stalking me. Look at this. This is the perfect place to be like stalking me. Just some creature demon poking around the corner, just staring right at me. Before I continue, is my mic loud enough? Can you guys hear me okay? Just want to make sure that my volume isn't too quiet or too loud. Okay, cool. Yeah, so essentially, I gotta find the 46th room or 46th floor, I think, whichever. Did he say rooms or? I think he was saying rooms, but I kept mistaking it for like floors. 46 floors, because that does not look like 46 floors. Looks nothing like 46. I don't know where I got that from. Okay, so I guess we're just gonna start from the front door. Alright, this is the entrance hall. Type permanent blueprint. Past the steps and beyond the grand doors, admission to Mount Holly is granted by way of dark and garish of a dark and garish lobby. I have no idea how I'm supposed to pronounce that word. I'm gonna say garish. Suitably called the entrance hall. From here, each guest's adventure begins. However, the three doors that proceed onward do not always lead to the same adjoining rooms. Wait, so does that mean the doors won't always lead to the same place? I don't. Searching the estate can be exhausting. Each time you enter a room, you will lose one set of footprints. When you no longer have any footprints left, you will be too tired to continue searching the manor and must call it a day. Okay, so I only have a certain amount of days to find out or find the 46th room. Okay, so me going back outside actually probably put me in a bad spot. The Mount Holly blueprint. This will serve as a useful map and inventory log during your adventure. You may access the blueprint menu by pressing R2. Where is Lady D? You're in the wrong game, buddy. You're gonna have to go to Resident Evil 8. That's 2 doors down. So, entrance hall. Okay. Open only in the event of my death. Welcome to Mount Holly. You may not remember, but I have fond memories of your many visits here as a young boy, and I hope these rooms provide you with as much amusement as it did in those lost summer days. By the time you read this, I will assume you are fully aware of my last wishes and all the details of the bequest. Please do not mistake my intentions in giving you this challenge as a lack of confidence. Assure you, nothing could have been further from my mind when I chose you as my heir. With that said, there are a few ground rules of this commission covered in the fine print of my will that I feel I should bring to your attention. No tools or items may be brought onto the estate from the outside. Tools and items found on the estate may not be taken off of the estate. You may not stay overnight. I don't suspect that any of these stipulations should prove an Sam the King? What's up? Hello, mate. You stream pretty cool. That's why I followed. I would love to be a fan of yours. If you mind, add me on Discord at BigSam09. I might just do that. I might do that. Maybe I'll do that after the stream. I'll try not to forget. Appreciate the message. Thank you. Where was I? I don't suspect any of these stipulations should prove an impediment. Should prove an impediment. Man, I can't read. An impediment for someone as resourceful as yourself, but it is very important to me that you start fresh each morning and not rely on the successes of the previous day. One final word of advice. Do not assume the rooms you find today will be the same rooms you find tomorrow. These grounds have provided me a home for the last half century. Even I am uncertain of which room lies beyond any particular door. Your grandmother used to say, "Don't go where the path leads. Abandon the path and go where you want it to lead." With all my love and wishes, best of luck. Herbert S. Sinclair. Okay, so yes, I assume... Okay, so they made this game to where you can't get a pattern. Wow. So every door you step into, once you reach the next day, that door is not going to lead to the same room. So you can't... Oh, so you can't even get a pattern going. Whenever you enter this room, gain 2. Okay. Okay, since I already lost 2 sets of footprints, let me go ahead and go to the bedroom and gain 2. Let's start fresh there. There we go. Now we're at 49. I'm gonna assume this is my grandmother. Ooh, top hat. Got a big chess piece. It seems that way, yeah. It seems... Whoa, I didn't see the statue. The big finger. Sorry, that comically large statue of a finger, I don't know why that caught my attention. Yeah, so apparently any door I go to, I can choose, and it seems like it offers you, like, extra steps or even items. Or you can just choose a room that goes to, like, somewhere. Greetings from Reddington. And this game's all about puzzles, too, so... Did I beat the game yet? No. Almost. I'm trying to get to New Game Plus. I wasn't serious about that, by the way. Just asking silly questions at this point. 10 extra footsteps? What? I would love that. Who knows when I'll... Oh, you know what? But that's another bedroom. That doesn't help me. Who cares? You never know when you can get another... Yeah, look at that. Look at that. What do the footsteps do? So the footsteps, they allow you to. Okay, so every time you go into a room, it takes away a set of footprints. So apparently, if I hit zero, if I run out of footsteps, I become too tired and I have to come back another day. But when I come back another day, I have to like restart, apparently. So I have to choose which rooms I go into wisely. Sinclair, just wanted to write you a quick note thanking you for the weekend. I had a thrilling time on the hunt with Lord Evanson, whose peculiar personality somewhat made up for your own absence. I also got to appreciate your new game in the billiard room. It's been ages since I've seen the billiard room in the house. I was beginning to suspect you retired the floor plan. It was well worth the wait though, as I always enjoy your mathematical puzzles and appreciated that I didn't need to know the rules of darts to play your variation. Hoping your health improves shortly. Spoiler alert, his health did not improve, he is dead. Herbert. The fact that his name was Herbert, I feel so bad for that man. I don't know anyone in real life named Herbert. Okay, so this leads nowhere. And this room is also a dead end. Okay, so I gotta go back this way. So I lose 2 steps. You're good. You don't have to stick around. Get some rest. Hope you have a good night, man. Thanks for stopping by anyway. Dear Herbert, it was a great honor receiving the invitation to dine at your estate with the Oldhams this past Thursday. If I'm being frank, it had been quite a while since we had been seen in decent society, and we were beginning to worry that my wife's wit had lost its charm. I have no delusions that my company is rival to hers. If I can refresh your memory, we both spent much of that evening discussing our mutual love of games and puzzles, and I had mentioned to you a rather singular parlor game I had played some years back involving 3 boxes of different colors. You had pressed me to write with the particulars of this game when I found the time, and I have included with this letter all the details you would need to share with guests should you be inclined to play this confounding game. Always your friend, M. What is that? M. Lowry. This might be a good time to mention that I am not good at reading cursive. There will always be at least one box which displays only true statements. There will always be at least one box which displays only false statements. Only one box has a prize within. The 2 others are always empty. 3 boxes. One always displays true statements. One always displays false statements. But one of them has a prize inside. I assume I'm going to need that, yeah. I like the art style of this. It kind of reminds me of Borderlands, in a way. Either Borderlands or any Telltale game. Okay, so these are the 3 boxes. This box is black. That's a true statement. The gems are in a true box. I don't know if that's a false statement. This box is blue. Wait, so one box has a true statement, one is false, and then one has a prize inside. Or yeah, it's got a prize inside. Box is blue. Gems are in a true box. Box is black. So, okay, I'm not going to think too hard on this. Okay, both of these are true statements. That box is blue, but it's kind of like a mix of blue and gold. This is black with a little mix of silver in it. I don't want to say those are false. I'm going to guess this one. My reasoning being simply because, I mean, I assume one of these boxes have a gem, and I don't know. The gems are in a true box, and I mean, if there is a gem in the box, then that would make this true. These are both true boxes, so I'm just gonna do a little weird thinking and just say this one. I could be completely wrong though. Ah, I knew it. My brain. I got such a big brain. Oh my god. It was weird logic, but I guess not that weird because this box is black, that box is blue, and if there truly is a gem in one of the true boxes, then the white box has to be the true box. I don't know. I guess I guess maybe I'm not as dumb as I thought I was. Okay, on to the next room. Whenever you enter, you lose one. I don't know what that is. What is that? Gold? Well, I don't want to enter there. Let's go into the Nook. It looks like the Nook is gonna take me somewhere else. Okay. This is a nice little room right here. I wouldn't mind chilling here. I would definitely sit there. I eat a whole big bowl of spaghetti right there. Spaghetti, I have no idea. Don't ask me. A journey noteworthy. As you continue on your adventure, you may want to consider getting something to scribble down your notes and observations. A pad, scrap of paper, or perhaps most fittingly a journal will prove to be an invaluable tool. You will not regret having beside you on your journey. So, is this where I get no no. Is this where I get a journal though? Okay, no. Probably have to. Alright, that's whatever. Okay, are these items gonna be useful in some We'll go we'll go through the pantry. I don't know what the gold is supposed to do for us. My goodness. Bridget, please pick up some more fruit before Friday, as we have just been informed that we may have an extra guest exploring the house next week. 50 steps should be more than enough, so I think even spread would be ideal. 5 apples, 5 bananas, 5 oranges. The enclosed amount should cover expenses, but please bring back any change from the order and leave it in the pantry. Okay, so I probably just picked up the change. I'm guessing I should be collecting fruit. I don't exactly know why, but I'm going to. If I see any fruit, I'll pick it up. Okay, I'm back to the beginning. Right? This is the beginning. Yeah, I'm back to the beginning. Oh, did I choose incorrectly because now I don't have anywhere to go? Oh no. Did I just make my I wasn't paying attention. Did I make the rooms go in a circle? I went left. That led no. Oh wait. The bedroom leads somewhere. Oh, I missed this. I didn't even go in here. Did I? No, I did. Ah, oh, dang it. Ah, come on. I have a key though. Yes. Okay, I get more keys, but that's not gonna do me anything. That's not gonna do me any good because I'm pretty sure I lose my items when the day starts over, right? But no, I wasn't paying attention, and I feel like an idiot because what the? Oh my gosh, I didn't know I could move my. I didn't know I could use my touchpad to look around. Okay, so yeah, I went from entrance hall to bedroom up to a guest bedroom, and that led nowhere. So then I went right to the pantry, the nook, and that led to the parlor, which led back down. I just put myself in a big circle. Oh my god. Oh, I'm such a goober. Oh, okay. It looks like I don't have any other choice, but I'm gonna call it a day. Tomorrow you will wake to find the rooms of the estate as well as your current inventory will have been reset. So yeah, I just lose everything. Okay. So, all right, next time, regardless of what the rooms offer. I just need to pick the room that actually leads somewhere. I'll save and continue. Man, I already failed. I just started and I already got myself in a circle. I just wasted a day. I don't know how many days I get. Okay. Okay, so I'm thinking... Alright, let me see if I can plan my strategy here. Hmm. Already I am thinking if I just... So if I choose... I feel like I should choose either left or right instead of going straight. And if I go left, I just try to go as far left as possible and then up, and then try to go a little bit towards the middle. So that way, if I have any extra steps, I could always just backtrack, depending on how many doors the rooms provide. And then I could just use like this middle lower area to like gather resources if I need it. Try to do like a little serpentine path up to this. I think the antechamber is the last room I need to reach. So I'll start with left. Start with left. So the guest bedroom doesn't offer a door. Utility closet doesn't open a door. Okay. So this... Okay, wait. So if I choose the... Once you have drawn full plans, you must select one to draft. Oh. Oh, okay. So it's going to show me. Okay, yeah. So if I go left... Alright, so that's not going to take me all the way left, but I kind of have no choice. Okay, I'll just choose the pantry. Yeah, that's not going to take me all the way left. That's not how I pictured it. Okay. So, pantry. 5 apples, 5 bananas, 5 oranges. Alright, I'm going to pick up the fruit on the way. Alright, see what rooms it has to offer. Parlor, okay. I could either choose the parlor or the bedroom. Oh, but the chapel, though. See, the chapel offers... Does that offer only one? It looks like it offers 2 doorways. Yeah, the chapel offers 2 doorways. But I don't need to do that, actually. No, I don't need to do that. I'll choose parlor. Let's go ahead and get a puzzle piece early on. Oh. Let's see if this is... Instructions are any different. Always... Okay, always be at least 1 box which displays only true statements, 1 false statements, and 1 has the prize inside. And... Yep. Okay, now this one's a little bit more difficult. The gems are in this box, okay? If it's true, if this is the true statement, they are in that box. The gems are not in this box. So these 2 could be the true statement. The gems are not in the white box. Oh my god, this is so much harder. Okay. If this one says they're not in the white box, and this one says they are not in this box, so then that would mean the blue or the white box is the box with the true statement. But then there's this one that says the gems are in this box. It's not exactly helping me here. Oh my gosh. Okay. So if they're not in the white box, and this one also says they're not in the white box, They both can't be true. So then I'm going to eliminate one of those. One of these are the false. One of these are the false, which means the gems are probably in one of these two boxes. No, but then that would mean the black box is false. But wait, the rules doesn't specify. The rules doesn't specify that the box is always going to be in the one with the true statement. The gems are in this box. The gems are not in the white box. So if the gems are not in the white box, that makes this one the false one. But then if that one says they're not in the box and they're not in the box, that makes it true. Okay, so if they're not in that one, not in this one. So it's got to be one of these two. I don't trust it. The black box does not have the gems. So it's either the blue or the white. Okay, this one said, okay, that's the false. I think this is the true. So then that would mean this one, the gems are in this one. Yes! 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 Oh my god, my brain is so big. It actually hurts because it's like so much bigger than my skull. Holy crap. Okay. I feel like I spent way too much time on that. That shouldn't have taken me that long. Okay, so the parlor goes left. I need to be careful with how far I go because I still got two more. Actually, I'm going to backtrack right now. I still got two more rooms to explore. We're going to go right this time. The storeroom actually offers quite a bit, but it leads nowhere. The hallway gives me more room. I'll choose the hallway. Doors in the west wing are more likely to be locked. What does that mean? Doors in the west wing are more likely to be locked. So does that screw up my whole strategy then? Could there potentially be a door that just won't open? Because if so, that is booty. That is such horseradish. I hate that so much. Messing up my entire game here. Okay, do I want the nook? Because if I take the nook, then it can... Well, okay, if it said that some doors on the west wing are going to be locked, I think it's safer if I have a secondary path. And I don't know if I want to make that going straight or if I just want to make it the right path. I think... Okay, I think I'll make the path stop here. And then just get the items. A single ivory die. While drafting, you may use ivory die to roll a new floor plan. Oh, perfect! That's perfect, actually. That is dope. Okay, that's awesome, actually. So if I don't like the floor plans, I could always roll the die, and then I can just get an entire new floor plan. There's a shop. I gotta see the shop. I only got 3 gems, though. Either way, I can't go north from here, so... But I can also go to the bedroom. Oh, okay, we'll come back to the shop later. I think it would be beneficial for me to get more steps in. That's Gam Gam. Okay, how you doing, Gam Gam? Nice seeing you again. I'm sorry about your death. I'm sorry about Gamp Gamp's death. Okay, this is a similar room. Food for sale. Why would you need food for sale? Breaker box. Okay, well this path is completely screwed. Let's see what this breaker box is about. Key card entry system. BAC indicators. I don't know what that is. Okay. Well, I guess I'm just gonna turn those on and see later down the road what those do. Wait, so if I always get 2 additional steps, couldn't I just cheat the system? No, it's only when I enter the room. I got it. Okay. Well, that was kind of stupid of me then. I wasn't really thinking about that. Den, actually, yes, I will take that. Corridor is always left unlocked. Okay, so they can just lock doors whenever they feel like it. That's ridiculous. That's so stupid. Okay, well, I want to choose the den because that's going to give me a... You know what? No, I'll stick with the corridor. Have it go straight. Nothing in here. Ooh, courtyard. I can either do a gem, or I can either do the den, the courtyard, or the nook. I'm choosing between den or courtyard because they have 3 paths. The courtyard requires gems from me, though. But the den, it's the same amount of paths. I think I'll go with the den. Because they'll give me a diamond. Ooh, look at this. Isn't this cozy? Honestly, you could... I don't think I'd ever leave this room. You could put me in here, hand me a glass of milk and a turkey leg, I'd be out. Mouth wide open, snoring loudly. My goodness. Oh, I like this room. This is actually very cozy. Okay. So I'm not gonna go left, I'm gonna go right. Let's go right. Bathroom or drawing room? Okay, so that would lead me just straight ahead then. You may draw new floor plans while drafting in this room. But I already have the dice, so I don't really need to do that. Okay, I'm thinking just do the drawing room. It's just a bunch of drawing of old men and horses. And then this drawing of a woman and a child. It looks like it's supposed to be me. Okay, yeah, because yeah, that downward path can't lead anywhere because of the room I already placed. So they just boarded up. Drawing floor plans. Each time you click on a door, you will draw 3 floor plans, from which you must select one to draft. However, there are some items in rooms that will allow you to redraw if you do not like your initial 3 options. Okay. Got the old-timey phone here. The time is different in this room. Because it's different in... No, is it? Oh, actually, no, they're all synced. I thought the time was different. Okay. Ew. Why does my grandpa look like that? He looks so scary. He looks like a claymation. Look at the chair he's sitting in. Nothing about this man is right. First he dies, and then in his will, he tells me, his nephew, um, I shouldn't even, if I'm his nephew, I shouldn't even be calling him grandpa. But he tells me in his will, you gotta find the 46th room or you get nothing. You don't get the house, you don't get the money, You get nothing. Thanks. Thanks for that. I don't know what the... I guess I should just choose the courtyard. Well, this is a sad-looking courtyard. This looks like if you have a backyard and an apartment. Guest bedroom and extra 10 steps. I will take that, actually. But that leads nowhere. Oh, come on. I need more... You know what? I need to go back left, so I'll take that. I'll have the path end here. Ooh. Is that Herbert's debit card? No, it's a key card. Okay. Oh, the key card. That should be for the breaker box. Just wanted to write you a quick note, thanking you for the weekend. I had a thrilling time. Oh, okay. We already read this one. I don't need to read it again. Okay, so I got that key card. That key card was used for the breaker box. Let's the breaker, the utility closet would be down all the way to the entrance hall, the hallway to the bedroom. Mm. So I'm just going to be losing the same amount of steps. Oh, oh, I didn't mess with this. I don't need a key card. I'm turning off the keycard entry system. Okay. Okay, well, yeah, why don't I just turn that off? That's going to make it easier for me to enter doors. Okay, let's go back to the left and see where we can go. There he is. There's Herbert again. Whenever you enter a... Oh, whenever you draft a bedroom, you gain 5 sets of footsteps. But then that also leads nowhere. West Wing Hall. Oh, but then again, that note said that West Wing doors can lock, so I gotta be careful. Staff notice. June 15th, 1983. Out of respect for the late Lady Clara Espin, the West Wing will be closed until further notice. While the floor plans associated with this wing have not been removed from the pool, we ask that staff members refrain from drafting them during this period of mourning. Likewise, and it cuts off. Okay. This is the spare bedroom. It's pretty boring. Ooh. This room counts as 2 bedrooms, so if it counts as 2 bedrooms, then doesn't that mean it's going to double the amount of footsteps it takes from me? I don't like that. I I want to go to the commissary because I want to see what items they have for sale. Annual Maids Day sale, 2 days only, 50% off. Well, isn't that nice? Because you know I'm broke right now. I only got four golden pieces, doubloons, whatever you want to call it. The commissary will be closed from day 12 to day 16. Sorry for any inconvenience. I don't even know how many days are allowed in this game before I fail. Dirigiblocks? We got an arcade here. That's pretty sweet. Alright, excuse me, I'd like to buy some. Magnifying glass, sledgehammer, sleeping mask, running shoes. See what that magnifying glass does. Inspect documents of the estate more closely. Inspect them more closely? How much closer can I look at them? Excuse me, that was a yawn. Oh my god, okay. Well, that's our first locked door that we encountered. So now we have to backtrack. So that ends the west wing. Can't go back over there. My god, I am losing steps by the minute. So, okay, I guess I have to go left. View inventory of all items currently in the house. How is this going to work? Sure, let's do security. This is the part where we find out that Uncle Herbert watches me in my sleep. Uncle Herbert, you pervert! Herbert the pervert! Oh, guys, Herbert the pervert. Only real ones know where that's from. You're a little weird, aren't you, kid? Does it actually move with the camera, though? It does! It looks like I'm teleporting. Wait. Hold on, let me just, Okay, apparently I'm always facing forward. I don't get to look at my own face. Okay, so that looks like a little two-story room. Some music room, I guess. Or that might be the chapel. He's got a vault? He's like Scrooge McDuck. Looks like his office. There's a nursery. This man is weird. He's got all the weird things going on. Apparently, he also drinks TV static. Blue memos equals true, red memos equals lies. Sure. Yes, I am inspecting this notepad more closely. Aha! Thought he could hide this from me. That is, in fact, the letter B. Oh. Wait. Oh my god, I was actually just messing around. Red memos equals lies unless written by hand. Okay. So if the red memos are written by hand, then they aren't lying. I was actually just joking with it. I'm like, how can I inspect a notepad more closely? View the estate inventory. The following is a detailed list of items currently at the house that have yet to be collected. This list will be updated as new rooms are added. One shovel. I could have grabbed that shovel. Alright, that's news to me. That's something I might have to go back for. Security doors within the estate can only be unlocked with an electronic keycard. The keycard system is currently offline. Yeah, because I turned it off. Because I'm smart. Set security level. Change offline mode. No, I'm not going to change that. Change the security level to low, of course. The security level determines the amount of keycard security doors that will be deployed in your estate. E.g., you should expect to see 1 or 2 security doors with a low setting and 5 to 6 with a high setting. Confirm that setting? Yeah, no. I don't... log into network. Oh, I need a password? Okay. Never mind. I don't have a password. Keycard access security doors are more likely to appear in the higher ranks of the estate. Likewise, as a redundant security measure, normal doors in the estate will also be more likely to be locked as you progress north. Okay, so they're just trying to give me a hard time. What am I supposed to do with all this information? Okay, well, let's inspect this a little bit more. There's actually nothing. There's nothing. Okay, this is not written by hand, so this has to be a lie. Until further notice, the antechamber has been unlocked, and access levers are no longer required to grant entry. Yeah, I was about to say, I'm like, there's no way this can be true. No one has this neat handwriting. Well, then again, I'm sure I'll be able to tell the difference between handwritten and actually typed out. Effective effective the first week of December, payroll for all live out and seasonal staff will be managed electronically as your attendance will no longer be registered at morning roll call. It is doubly, my god, it is doubly important that you do not fail to clock in and out at one of the electronic computer terminals on the estate. 2 of these terminals can be found at security, where the punch clock used to be, and in the laboratory. Any questions or concerns regarding this process should be directed, as always, to our house manager, Mrs. Babbage. Mrs. Babbage. Terminal password, huh? Swan Song. Okay, that clearly says Swan Song. It's a pretty weak password, I must say. Swan Song. That's it. That's it. Why is this password so long? Submit. There we go. I was about to say. Hey, Herbert, you gotta update your system, buddy. Shouldn't be screaming at you like this. Alright? We've updated. We're at Windows 11. Okay? Staff services. Punch. Oh. I mean, sure, I'll punch in. Temporarily disabled as of November 4th. All work has been suspended at Mount Holly. and all domestic staff has been placed on extended paid leave in accordance with the instructions left by the old man himself. See Mrs. Babbage for more details. Staff announcements. Saturday, November 7th. I don't think anyone else has access to this network this month except you, Simon. So if you're reading this, just know we're all rooting for you. Your friends in faithful service. Request a schedule change. It's been disabled, of course it has. Special orders. If you would like to get a specific brand of gum or your favorite fruit, the commissary is now taking special orders for all members of the staff. Special orders can take 1 to 3 days. Let me place a special order then. What would I like to order? I would like... Ooh. A brass compass. I'm thinking about a sledgehammer, but also a brass compass. I wonder why would I need one? Or running shoes. Actually, running shoes are not at the top of my list. Brass compass, magnifying glass, metal detector, running shoes, shovel, sleeping mask, or a sledgehammer. I wonder if the sleeping mask lets you sleep in the mansion. Does that make sense? Like, please tell me I'm not crazy. I wonder if the sleeping mask lets you sleep inside the mansion. So that way you can wake up in the room that you started. I don't know if I'd keep my items or anything else. You know what? I'm going to risk it. We're risking these biscuits. So it's estimated to take 1 or 2 days. Is this okay? Okay, so I wouldn't get it immediately. So in 1 to 2 days, I need to go to at least one commissary. I'm risking these biscuits, everybody, okay? Electronic mail. The permissions of this terminal do not allow access to the electronic mail account. Currently, this feature can only be accessed via the terminal located in the office. So, gotta find the office. Glossary of terms. Adjoining. Rooms are considered adjoined if they are connected to each other via a doorway. It's a draft pool. The draft pool is the total collection of currently available floor plans, from which 3 are drawn at the beginning of each draft. Digiblocks, actually. In the commissary, players may find an arcade cabinet for the popular game Dirigiblocks. I was saying Dirigiblocks. To the dismay of board members of the staff, the cabinet has not been in working order for the last several years. Although the game is not currently accessible, it is scheduled to be added in a future patch. Okay. Sounds fun. Be able to play some arcade games while I'm trying to find my way through this maze of a mansion. A dead end is any room lacking a second doorway. If a room ever has an additional doorway, it is not considered a dead end, even if those doorways are blocked. Because I'm pretty sure you use the sledgehammer to break that down. Alright, let's go back to the network and data transfers. Data transfers from Sinca are not currently available. Okay, well, there's nothing else for me to do here, so I think I need to move on to the next room. My lovely cup of TV static. So this leads straight ahead. I don't like these. Wait, so if I don't have any gold coins, will it just not let me enter the room? Or would I just stay at 0? Or would it put me in debt? I don't have any gems, so I guess I just gotta pick one. Okay, I don't have any coins, so it can't take any from me. The fact that the chapel robs you, that's crazy, actually. Every time you enter the chapel, they take money from you. Got an angel holding a broom. An angel holding... It looks like one of those honey sticks. This one's holding a pitchfork. That's holding a whip. It's a duster. I don't even know if any of this is important information. That's a trowel. Not a trowel. My god. A hoe. That's a hoe. Called it a trowel. This one is holding a shield and mace. They're all numbered too. So we got 1, 2. No, that's not 2. That's 1. IV is 4, I believe. VI is 6. 3. That's 2. V is just 5. VII, so V, so that's 7. So, okay. I don't know if any of that information is important. I feel like it is, but I'm just going to take a wild shot in the dark and just say no. It's not that important. That door's open. That leads to the commissary. Observatory? But that leads nowhere. For each time you drafted an observatory. I don't even have gems either, so I can't go in there. Alright, let's redraw. Dark room. You cannot see the floor plan while drafting this room. Well, that sucks. And I have nowhere else to go, so that's where I'm going. Oh, okay. You were literal about that. Literal dark room. Oh, please. Please lead up. Let me continue north. Oh, no. It won't let me look. Oh, my God. Why? It's just giving me a shot in the dark. Oh, yes. Do I want to go to the chapel, the commissary, the dark room, or black? Do I want to go into the void? All right, we're going into the void. Okay. I don't have a gem, so I'm not going to use that one. Okay, we'll do a... Here, I'm just going to look away and just do the eeny meeny method. So I'll start anywhere, any random place. So it's... Alright, so that's eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Catch a tiger by the toe. If he hollers, let him go. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Alright, middle one. No. You're kidding me. Oh, thanks for the gem. It doesn't matter because I have to restart. No! Come on! That's a bunch of baloney. I gotta start from the beginning. Are you kidding me? That's ridiculous. Okay, well... Unless there's anywhere else no, there's... It cuts off here at the very, it's just all cut off. I mean, since I'm gonna lose everything anyway, I guess I'll go to the West Wing Hall. That's the only place I can go. Let's go to the West Wing Hall, see what we can find there. Actually, matter of fact, I don't think I can. I think that door's locked. Yeah, I think this is one of the locked doors. No, it's not. Okay. Observatory. Oh. That's fun. That's fun. That's a spoon hat. Spoon hat. It's a spoon in a hat. Spoon on a hat, actually. Spoon hat. It's a very spoony hat. Hey, you got your hat on my spoon. No, you got your spoon on my hat. What are you talking about? What in tarnation? The fixed stars. The strangers, or the stargazer's companion to Constellations by Richard Witt. Fen Aries, Bird and Sons Publishing, 1809. Get it off. This book contains a complete star base, a list of constellations, and the observed effects that accompany the appearance of each one. Depending on the number of stars that can be seen in the sky on any given day, different constellations of various sizes may be visible, sometimes more than one on a single day. This book, a solid base for astronomy, will help you easily identify these constellations, impress your friends, and discovers the joy of stargazing. North Star, 1 gold. Got the twins. 2 trunks have been added to the entrance hall. The slice, 3 steps. Oh, okay, I see. So, I gotcha. So, depending on the constellation I find, that will be my reward. Let's go upstairs. No, don't go down. Go up. We're looking up, alright? We're not looking down. Yes, now I can perfectly stare at the wall. No. Big dummy. Why are you still going that way? I am about to crash out. I'm about to tweak. It's aggravating. Alright, one more. Alright, let me just put my peeper up against the glass here. 1 star. One gold. Well, too bad I'm about to lose it. Can I point it upward a little bit more? See what else I can find? Nope. Okay, that's all I get. Just the 1 gold. Cool beans. Okay, well, I'm gonna have to end the day and lose all of my progress. Alright, well, let's go ahead and do that. I'll stop complaining and just do it. Day 3. Do you guys think I could live in a house like this? Be honest. I think I could keep it nice and clean. I wouldn't choose all this architecture though. I'd probably put a bunch of different posters. Maybe some bands. What if I just filled the wall with like Green Day posters? I think Green Day's pretty nice. That or System of a Down. Check one item and retrieve it on another day. That is actually useful. I might not get that again, so let me... You know what? Screw it. I'm not going to walk in that room because I don't have an item. Let's go north. So I could either choose the corridor, which is always left unlocked, or I can go to the bedroom. If I pick the bedroom, I can go up and then right, but then I would need another room that leads me up again. You know what? I get additional steps when I go in the bedroom, so. Nothing extra in here. Okay. Same kind of room. Pantry leads me in a circle. Guest bedroom is a dead end. And the closet, okay. I guess I just go nowhere then. I don't go anywhere. The only thing I can get is an additional 10 steps. Might as well, because I've wasted my time. Oh, thank you. Thank you for the gem. You suck. Commissary. Do you have my item? What do I need a salt shaker for? Corridor. Easy pick. Easiest pick. Let's see, you got a hallway. Hallway can... Okay, hallway would be pretty good. Leads to... The secret passage leads to a room of a color of your choice. That's pretty interesting. I think I'm going to go on the safe side and choose hallway. Doors in the West Wing are more likely to be locked. Yeah, no, I know that. Ain't that the truth? Because no, I'm not going to pick the West Wing again. Chapel, honestly. Chapel. Let's choose where this goes, though. Parlor. Okay, no, screw you, actually. No, screw the dark room. I'm not picking the dark room unless I have literally just closets. If I have dead ends and I'm like, if I need it, I can't pick the secret passage because it says gem requirement, which I don't have one. So we'll go to the parlor. I'm not picking the dark room again. That was actually buns. The gems are in the middle box. This box is the middle box. Well, you're obviously a liar. This box, okay. You both can't be liars. There's one true, one false. So it's either you two. Okay, you are a liar. But you were also lying. Well then, the gems are in the middle box. This box is the middle box. This box is the middle box. So the blue and black are lying. They're both lying. And this one is the gems are in the middle box, which makes this the true. Let me read the rules just to make sure I'm not crazy. Always be at least, okay. Okay, so it's at least. It doesn't mean there's always one of the other. So the gems are in this box. This has to be the true statement. Yep. Honestly, I didn't need to think too hard on that one. Oh no, no garage, no garage. No West Wing. We'll do the den. Pick that gem up. I don't need to go back. I'm not desperate enough to go back. We'll continue forward. Drawing room, yep. I'm interested in just going forward. I'm not interested in getting additional items. Let's keep going straight. No, you are kidding me. You can't do this to me. Do you know how much I sacrificed? Oh my god, I'm just going in a circle. I can redraw. Oh, I can redraw the floor plans actually. Okay, I'll take the security room, honestly. That is so. That is so stupid and weird. This kid just slides around. He doesn't pick up his feet at all. Those footsteps are fake sounding. Alright, I made a bad choice. I made a bad choice. I made a bad choice. Oh my god. Alright, well, then I better hope I can find a key card in these rooms over here. Opportunity to earn and spread? Okay. If you say so. Oh. I'm not allowed to spread. I can't spread my... Can't spread my money. No money spread for me. I better hope this closet better have a key card. That's a key. I needed a key card. So I literally can't. I can't do anything. I can't redraw any rooms. Unless... No, actually, no, I have a key. Wait, will the key open this? Yes, it will. Oh my god, that's huge. That actually saved me. And if I don't like the rooms, I can always redraw. Uh, these are fine. I want an additional key. Honestly, I'm so glad that happened. That just came in clutch. That door was locked too? Are you actually kidding? They don't want me to progress further. They actually want me to fail. Secret passage. I need a gem. Yes. It won't hurt, honestly. It really won't hurt. Okay, so... Oh, God. The Halls of Holly. Green Thumb. The key to the bedroom. Well, I feel like that's a little on the nose there. Red Rover. Gold Sink. Okay, I'm gonna take a guess. This is a hallway. And that hallway is just gonna lead straight. So that's not bad. Green Thumb is probably a courtyard. So that is in 3 directions. So I can go up or down. The bedroom is probably a dead end. I'm not picking that one. Red Rover Scarlet. That's probably either a chapel or a dark room. I'm not picking that. Gold Sink. I don't know what Gold Sink. Gold Sink could be a commissary. I'm thinking either a hallway or, you know what, courtyard. No, you're... You're joking. You're joking. You're actually joking. You give me a secret passage and then you lock the door on me? You're actually joking. This game does not want you to succeed. This game wants to see you fail, and it's going to laugh as you're sitting on the floor crying. My tear-stained eyes can't handle this much pressure. You're actually joking me. L Uncle, I swear, L Uncle. He is the worst. I don't believe his guests when they say they had jolly good fun exploring the mansion. I think they're a bunch of liars. Now we're back out to look at Turtlehead Mountain. That's locked. That is actually just so... That's so bad. That is actually crazy. That is insanely bad. I was getting somewhere. You saw my plan, right? Actually... Do you know something that's crazy that I didn't notice? The floor plans that I chose spell L. It's literally an L. The game is mocking me to my face. It is straight up telling me, hey, L game. L gameplay. You didn't do a good enough job. You didn't think about it, and now you gotta take this L. Can I just jump off? I might as well. What is that? There's more to it. Look at it. Look at how far down that goes. I'm not gonna lie though, this is actually pretty. This is a very pretty estate. Not even the birds want to hang around me. How can you even get approved to build your house on something like this? This is a death trap. Got no fence, no nothing. Nothing to protect you from falling. My God, how many rooms are there? Well, alright, looks like I'm gonna have to restart. There's nothing else I can do. I have to call it a day. Yeah, no, call it a day. I I can't. I can't go further. I'm just stuck. Day 4. You know, whenever I look at my YouTube analytics, it tells me that the majority of people who watch my videos are people between ages like 20 and 30, which I'm honestly surprised. I thought it would be like more children that watch YouTube videos. I don't know because most of my I only say that because I don't picture many people that are of legal age to be watching YouTube shorts because that's what we got TikTok for. And it's mostly children I hear using YouTube shorts to get their funny stuff from, watch their funny videos. I posted a YouTube short from my RoboCop stream, got 20,000 views. and about 100 likes. That is actually insane. I think that's the most I've ever gotten on YouTube. It's 20,000 likes. I felt like an idiot because I don't think I linked the short to my actual YouTube video, so people couldn't find out where the original video came from. But I also understand that people probably wouldn't want to watch that anyway because it's like a hour and a half long stream. Not many people just have time to just sit around and watch an hour and a half. No, I have to choose. Oh, I shouldn't have touched this. Oh, I shouldn't have done that. Oh no. Oh, I screwed myself. Guest bedroom. But yeah, no, 20,000 views is crazy for one of my YouTube videos. Oh, it's a little goat. But to those of you who've seen my YouTube short, I mean, that's awesome. Thank you for watching that. Hallway can lead to security. But that door is probably locked, isn't it? No, it's not. Cool. Okay. Always left unlocked. Always leave that unlocked. Okay, let's go through this hallway. Doors in the West Wing are likely to be locked, so this door's probably locked. No, it's not. Cool. Alright, sweet. Commissary. I might have that sleep mask, but I don't have a gem. Oh. Open the spare room. Either the parlor or the den. Parlor, actually. Parlor would be good. Let's do the box puzzle again. Box puzzle. No, not the black box. The black box is not empty. This is the black box. Easy. I didn't even need to try. Let's see if my sleep mask is in the commissary. It is not. Okay. Where do I get my sleeping mask from then? A passageway? Hello? Where were you all of my life? Why weren't you there in my previous days? I need 2 gems. I'll come back to that. No, I can't come back to that. Oh, no. Oh, no. 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 No, don't do it. Please. Yeah. Come on. Ooh, the mega key. The key to the secret garden. I don't know what the secret garden is, but hopefully we'll find out. If I can actually get past the halfway mark. Okay, so back to the security, going through to the hallway. And now I can open this door. That leads to the den. It's gonna have to be the den. Pick up the gem. Okay, that's a locked door. West. Ooh. Okay, I want to pick the West Wing Hall because there's a chance that it's not going to lock. It's not. There's a chance it's not going to lock the door straight across. There's also a chance that it might. What are the chances that it's going to lock both doors? I'm taking the risk. I got special keys. Yes. Oh, this is huge. I'm actually making progress. I'm gonna take that shovel. It looks like it could be used for digging. You don't say. You don't say. I also agree that it could be used for digging. What's this? It's a moon. Actually, this is pretty calming. I'm gonna sit right here because I actually have to go use the bathroom, chat. So just enjoy this nice scenery while I go use the bathroom. Oh, I'm back. Can you imagine if I was just away and suddenly I got like 10 or 20 new viewers and then they all disappeared because I was taking a pee? That'd be insane. That didn't actually happen, right? No, it didn't. I'm delusional. If you did show up, thank you. Thank you for showing up and watching with me. I'm actually taking a liking to this game so far. I'm not too into puzzles because. Oh, what's this? Uh huh? Okay. I don't know what this means. Chat, what does this mean? It only turns the one on the bottom. Oh! Wait. One, two. Wait, so. That turns the one on the bottom. Oh, I can have. Okay, let's have them all point at the moon then. Let's see what that does. Wait, so I have to find more of these then? That just opened a passage to a room I haven't unlocked yet. Can I have apple? Can I has apple, please? Can I has orange? No? Okay. I can't has it. And of course you're locked. Of course you're locked. Alright, so what are the chances... Ooh. What are the chances you're locked? Ooh, okay. You're not locked. Each day, a meal is served in the dining room after rank 8 has been reached. Well, we're gonna go to the dining room, obviously. I haven't reached rank 8 yet. So once I reach rank 8, I can come back and I can get a nice meal. That's locked, of course. You wouldn't be locked, would you? Oh, you're all locked. I don't get anything nice. Okay, I'm guessing this is my best bet. I haven't been in this room yet. This is the billiard room. I got the Wright brothers in here. Oh, okay. I mean, I understand. With their extraordinary inventions and all. They invented the, I don't know, what was it? The wheel? Can I play darts? I can. Okay, before I play darts. I don't know what this is. Can't play pool, though. I don't want to automatically just mess with the dartboard. The 16. It's highlighted blue. I don't know if that means anything. I'll come back to that. I'm gonna leave that alone because last thing I want to do is guess. Alright, let's do the Nook. Alright, let's go open a door. I kind of want to open this one. I didn't even... Wait, hold on. Okay, I can either open that one, or I can open this one. Decisions. I want to open the one on the right. So this one. I want to open that one because there's a chance that the rooms available don't lead to the right, but there's always a chance that... Actually, no. No, I know. I should open this one because if that lever opened a secret door, that lever over there, if that lever opened a secret door, then that door would have been the one on the left. So I need to go... Okay, I need to actually keep going left. I just hope I get a good selection of rooms. And it's a trash... Oh, of course. It's a trash selection of rooms. Oh, the dark room. You are my worst enemy. And you need to open it with a key card? You're actually kidding. And you're locked. Oh, of course you are. Of course you... Oh my god. Yo, this smooth music that's playing, this gentle music is actually making me upset. I don't know what am I supposed to do? Well, since I'm gonna have to reset, let me just mess with this then. Oh. No, I didn't mean to press 13. What is this? What is happening? Are you saying that's wrong? Okay. What if I just press that? Okay, how do I get 16? 8. And 8. So, okay. So it's a math problem, but you won't let me pick anything else. Because if I hit 8, you go, no, that's not right. But if I hit 4, you also go, no, that's not right. So I'm not sure what to do here. Unless there's a number I'm supposed to reach, but I don't know what that number would be. Okay, so what if I didn't mean... I did not mean to hit 17. Okay. No. Okay, that does nothing. One. Okay, so... You're not making this easy for me. It's not 4. It's not 8. Don't divide 2. Okay, maybe I'm just stupid and I don't know how a dartboard works. I think maybe that's it. I probably don't know how a dartboard works. Hold on, let me see how a dartboard works. Give me 1 sec. I'm gonna Google this. How does a dartboard work? Okay, so okay, so I'm not doing this incorrectly then. So you got the 16, and then you got those two. Okay, so I'm not sure what you want from me here. It's not 1. It's not 2. I don't think any other number would make sense. Just shoot for the stars here. Nope. I'm literally about to sit here and try every combination possible. That's not what I hit. It's not what I hit either. Stop doing that. You know how bad it is that I'm confronted with a math problem? And, oh, that was it. That was it? What? How is that different? So I got 16. So I clicked 16, and then you had 8 and 4. Are you asking me what does that make together? Whatever. Yeah, no, it's tough because I'm encountered with a math problem and I immediately give up because I suck at math. Okay, so back to how a dartboard works because I don't know how I don't play darts like that. So that one means triple rings 3 times the number. Okay, and then we got 19. So it's numbers out of 20. Or unless maybe, well, no. They wouldn't go through the trouble of highlighting that if I'm not supposed to follow the rules of what a dartboard is. You know what? This is probably wrong. Yeah, I was wrong. Okay, so we just got 16. You hit 16, and then you got 8 and 4. Okay, 8 plus 4, 12. Then you got this. Supposedly, the one that's highlighted yellow, that's triple the amount. That's what the rules say. Or maybe. No. No, that's not wrong. Okay, so that's triple the amount. I'm not sure what to I'm not sure what to do with this information. It's either multiplication, addition, subtraction, or division. So And it's out of 20. No, that was incorrect. Okay. Hold on, let me just... I don't... That doesn't go in order, does it? So is it first addition, next to subtraction, then multiplication, then division? So this would be addition. So then would this be subtraction? So what if I did 19 minus 14 and then I triple that amount? It gives me 15. That's wrong. Okay. I'm totally reaching for the stars here. So then triple the amount for that 14. That's 42. And then you just... Then if I just subtract 19, it gets me 23. And the 20 was wrong, so I'm like, okay, well, I can't round it. Can't round down or up. Why do I feel like this shouldn't be so hard? This is probably like one of the easier puzzles. I've been stuck here for a good few minutes. So, okay, so it can't be... So it's not subtraction, but it can't be multiplication, because then that gives me a ridiculous number. And doing 42 divided by 19, that doesn't give me a whole number. That gives me like 2.2. So what am I doing here? I'm not asking as like what am I doing math wise. I'm asking what am I doing here in this house. At this point my uncle can just keep his house. He can keep it. There is nothing, no reason for him to be doing this to his nephew. Let's take a shot in the dark here. Incorrect. That's not what I hit. $17. Incorrect. Oh my god. If my thumbstick would just do what I say, that would be greatly appreciated. I'm kind of stuck on the tiers here. I can't go down or up, so I can't choose any different number. 1. No. 11. No. 11. No. 13. What do you want from me? What do you want from me? What do you want? 10. Any number I get is not on this board. What do you want from me? Okay, that doesn't work. Yerpa derp. Yerpa derpa derpa. I feel like a derpa. 5. What? How? I'm confused. I'm so confused. How is 5 the right answer? Hold on. But before I continue, I need to do some math. I need to figure out how 5 was the right answer. So that 14 was on that one yellow highlighted ring, right where the 3 is. So that triples the amount, which makes that 42, I think. Unless I'm completely wrong, because again, I don't know how to play darts. I don't know how to play darts. I don't understand. Okay, so we got 3. Multiply that. It's 9. Then you got 11. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Never forget? There's no way that there's a 9/11 reference to this game. Take the 3, it's where it's highlighted on a dartboard, you triple that amount. What's 3 times 3? That's 9. And then you got the 11 highlighted. 9/11. Chat, we got the 9/11 Easter egg in Blueprints. I can only imagine if I get this right, they give me an achievement that just says never forget. That would actually be crazy. I would legit have to quit the game if it did that. Okay, so then this is 9, then you got the 11. So now I just need to figure out, do I add that? If I add it, I get 20. I could do 11 minus 9 to get 2. So I got several different answers here. So I either get 20 or 2. Let's guess 20. Incorrect. All right, so the answer was 2. It's not 2? What are you talking about? What are you talking about? How was it not 2? It wasn't 20, and you're telling me it's not 2. One. No. Okay. It's not 1. 3. No. This is actually messing with my head a lot. I don't get it. I don't get it. I don't get it. I do not get it. I don't I don't know if they are wanting me to try and figure out some kind of like somewhat difficult math problem. 10. No. Okay, so we got 16. You got this. So you got this problem. You have this problem, right? You got this problem. So okay, 8 plus 4. Okay, you got 8 plus 4. You got 12. And then you got this one, which I didn't get. I'm like, okay, I don't understand. So you got 14 and 9. So hold on, let me see something. I am so sorry. I'm so sorry to the chat and to everyone else. I didn't get this one. I got it now. It just came to me. Apparently 9 minus 14 worked. 9 minus 14 worked. So I got the addition part. Now, so I got the addition part. This is the subtraction. So that's how we get the 5. Then it brings us to this 11 and 3. So where the 3 is, I guess that doesn't matter. That yellow part does not matter. So I just ignore that. So then we got 11. Can't do 11 times 3. So can't do 11 divided by 3. So we'd do 11 plus 3 or 11 minus 3. So it would either be 14 or 8. We'll stick with 14 right now. It wasn't 14. It's got to be 8. 12, 5. It's got to be 8. It has to be 8. Wherever the 8 was, it's right here. It's got to be 8. It was 8. Okay, it was 8. You got 4 and 2. So you can either multiply that, divide it, add it, or subtract it. So it is either, so it's either 8, 2, 2. So actually, it might be 2. Gotta be 2. It wasn't 2. Okay. It was not 2. 8 again? It was 8 again. Okay. So 3, 10, and 4. So either 17. It's not multiplication, I don't think anyway. Yeah, it's not multiplication. Or it could be, actually. If we did 10. No. Yeah, what if we did 10 times 3 divided by 4? No. So not multiplication. So what about 10 plus 3 plus 4? 10 plus 3 plus 4 is 17. 10 plus 4 minus 3, 11. 10 plus 3 minus 4, 9. Oh boy. This isn't making it easy for me. 10 minus 4 minus 3. It's 3. Oh my god. Okay, I'm just going to go in order. So we'll start with 3. Incorrect. Oh my god, this is a lot. This is a lot. And I feel stupid for not getting it at first. What was this one? 8. 8 again. So let's try 17. No. Uh, 9? No. Um, 4 plus 10 minus 3, 11. We'll try 11. It wasn't 11 either. I think I already tried 17 too, so it's not 17. Doing 10 plus 3 plus 4 gives us 17, which I don't think was correct. I'll try it anyway, because I don't remember. No, okay. This reminds me a lot of when I did an escape room with my family. I did it with my mother, my two sisters, and my fiance. And my mom is a chef, and so she measures her the ingredients. She measures her food a lot. And there was a part of the escape room. I don't know if I had already mentioned it was an escape room. There was a part of the escape room where we were supposed to get an exact measurement by using rice, and my mom somehow got it perfect. She like got it exact. She got the exact measurement to the point where like the person came over the intercom and was just like, "How did you perfectly guess how much you needed and get the exact amount of rice she needed to get that weight?" Like the guy was absolutely stunned, but she the person over the intercom said that we weren't allowed to do it that way and we had to do it by their rules, which we weren't upset. We weren't upset by that. We were honestly just proud at the fact that my mom got it exactly. So I tried 17, I tried 11, I tried 3 because I'm an idiot. So I can't do 10 times 4 divided by 3. No, that doesn't work out. 5 times 3 divided by 10. Or, hold on, 4 times 3 minus 10. That brings us to 2. It's got to be 2. No, it was not 2. Okay. I'm doing something wrong. I'm doing something wrong. I need to figure out what it is. It's not 3. It's not 2. It's not 17. It's not 11. I'm not sure what to do here. So if we get 10 minus 3 times 4? No. I've pretty much got it in the back of my mind that multiplication can't factor in this at all because uh I either don't get a whole number or I get a number that's too big. I don't get it. Okay, so that combination doesn't work. This combination doesn't work. I'm so confused. Math isn't my strong suit. I really hated math. It was just it, it's I don't know. I struggled a lot. Um, I hated doing those times tables in middle school where they would test to see how fast you could get them all done. I couldn't even get through half the page. I'd get a bunch of kids that would just yell out "done." It's just ridiculous. So okay, so the weird highlighted bits. So I looked up the rules of a dartboard and like because then you got the bigger spaces and then you got the smaller spaces and those are like multipliers, but it turns out that's not the case. But then I'm just like, okay, so these are highlighted And here, let me show you something. Okay, so you got this. So you click that to start it. And then you got the 8 and then the 4. And then I was thinking, I'm like, hey, so why aren't the 8 and the 4 highlighted differently? Because when this one, it was addition, which got 12. Now you got this one. Why is that highlighted differently? So then that's got me thinking if the highlighted parts indicate, maybe it indicates what you're supposed to use. So the blue, it was the 8 plus 4, and they were both blue, so that was addition. So the blue is addition. You did the 19 minus the 14. That's how we got the 5. So then the yellow is the subtraction. And then the same thing with this, 11 minus 3 is subtraction. Then you got the 4 and the 2. And the pink, we got 8. So that's multiplication. Okay. So if that's the case, then multiplication is involved. Alright, we gotta do PEMDAS, guys. You guys remember PEMDAS? So we have multiplication, so we have addition. So the 10, we need to... So the 10 is addition. But what would I add? So I can't... 10... Okay, no, you'd start with a 3. So 3, maybe 3 times 10. And then, no, that's not right. 10... Okay, so if the blue is addition, the pink is most likely multiplication, and the 4 is the subtraction. Do I not remember PEMDAS? Hold on. Let me make sure I got this right. So you got the 16. The blue is addition because it's 8 plus 4. And then the yellow is subtraction because you got 19 minus 14. So that brings us 5. So then you got the 8. You got 8 again. I'm so confused. I think the only combination I don't think I've done is if I did 10 and then did minus 4 and then multiplied that by 3, which that would be 18. I don't think I've selected 18. Oh! Oh, that was it! Oh my god! My god, how long did that take me? How long did that take me? Oh my god. That took me so long. My god. Oh my god, that took me so long. Please. Okay. Not to just embarrass myself, but if someone could please just comment down below how long it took you to solve this puzzle. Because I'm genuinely curious. I want to make sure that I'm not stupid. Like, I genuinely want to make sure I'm not stupid, because that took me way too long. That shouldn't have taken me so long to do. Oh, please lead somewhere. Oh, why did I go through the dark room? Don't lead me in a circle. Don't lead me in a circle. You led me in a circle. You led me in a circle. This door is locked, isn't it? No. Okay, passageway. Yes, passageway, please. Okay. Safe code is 9083, but because of that one letter with the magnifying glass that I read, that said, uh, all red notes are lies unless they are handwritten. We probably shouldn't believe that. Spreading items. Some special rooms allow you to spread items throughout your house. When items are spread, they are immediately placed in several of the rooms currently on your estate. However, if you have a conference room, spread items are gathered in that room instead. I don't. What's the purpose of that? I don't understand. Reminder, after meeting adjourns, take all conference notes and place them in the office safe. Safe code is 9083. Alright, that's probably a lie, but we're just gonna stick with it because that's all we got. I don't have a magnifying glass. That's locked. So I can't go that way. I need a key. I'm back to being stuck again. Stuffed wild quail. Local Mount Holly delicacy served atop a plum agri-do. Agri-do. With roasted potatoes, bacon lardons, and wild chives. Mmm. That looks yummy. Plus an additional 10 if you have a trophy room in your house. I do not. I'll take it. But it's going to be my final meal because I have to reset. Okay, well, that sucked. I thought I got somewhere. I really thought I got somewhere. Oh, banana. I'm not sure what to do now. I'm probably just going to have to restart. Again. Oh my god. All right. All right, this is actually difficult. It's interesting, but it's difficult. Oh my god. Thank you all so much for watching. It really means a lot to me that you guys are willing to check this out. Before I forget, where is he? Sam the King. I'm sure he gave me his Oh no. I'll have to watch the stream back. Maybe I can add that guy on Discord, Sam the King. Okay, again, thank you so much for watching. I'm going to be posting this to YouTube. So for all you YouTube watchers out there, thank you for taking the time to watch this. This is a 2 hour and 20 minute stream so far. About to be 2 hour and there we go. 2 hours, 21 minute stream. It's probably my longest stream so far. What the heck? Oh, the chapel took my coins. I forgot. I forgot it does that. Another banana. Alright. I'm going to try and do more of this because I actually want to beat this. I'm not going to be a quitter. So make sure you tune in for the next episode. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and also hit the notification bell because that's going to mean a lot to me. Oh my god, bananas everywhere. I'll catch you in the next one.